it's me again, Miss Cynthia. Now, do some of you feel overwhelmed or uncertain about the secondary school curriculum? Well, it is normal, and I hope you do not stress yourself over it. Some of you could be wondering what you could do to better prepare yourself for this exciting journey ahead. I don't think you'll be surprised to be hearing your teachers or parents encouraging you to pick up a book over the school holidays. Yet, how do you make the most of reading? So if you've been enjoying our video, do remember to like and subscribe. If you are keen to find out the 3 things you could do to make reading more effective in preparation for secondary school English, or would just like to improve on your reading skills in general, then keep on watching. Firstly, asking questions. If you already enjoy reading, that's great. However, if you are just simply reading without engagement, that is not ideal. At the secondary level, you will have to apply close reading and demonstrate comprehension of text with complex and ambiguous meanings. Students will also be given more opportunities to share their personal opinions or critical responses to a range of texts and topics. In terms of assessment, this may appear in the format of composition writing, in particular argumentative and expository essay, comprehension, or the spoken interaction component of oral. By asking questions, you will be analyzing information closely and with discernment. It will also provide the opportunity to make personal connections with what you are reading. Here, I've compiled a list of questions you could ask yourself before, during, or after reading a story, which will help raise the level of engagement with the text. What you could do is jot down your thoughts based on these questions on a piece of paper. How do you feel after reading the book? If you were the writer, how would you have felt? Do you agree or disagree with the writer? Do you think the writer should have acted differently? Could the events in the text have happened in any other ways? Eventually, the goal is to become a discerning reader who is able to provide personal opinions and partake in the meaning-making process. Number 2, pay attention to the text at the word, phrasal, and sentence level. When reading a text, you may encounter difficult vocabulary. Now, do you have a habit of finding out the meanings of the words? If you do not, you should start now. Think of vocabulary words like pieces of a puzzle. We need to know how these pieces can fit into a bigger picture. We need to understand the meaning of the word to be able to string it up together with other words to form longer phrases and sentences. Hence, make it a habit to find out the meanings of the words that you do not know and perhaps even compile them into a list. At the secondary level, there's a need to pay more attention to the use of language for more complex functions such as to persuade or evaluate, such as in situational writing. Therefore, pay more attention to how these words are put together to communicate meaning and achieve impact. Also, if you come across good or vivid expressions in a story, jot it down for insight and inspiration. Take a moment to understand how the writer was able to express his or her ideas through the choice of words. Let's take a look at an excerpt from a book, Before We Were Yours, a novel by Lisa Wingate. You can pause the video to read the excerpt. Did you note how the writer was able to vividly describe the interaction between the characters through the use of various writing techniques? Can you also see how the use of these words, phrases, choice of sentence structures, and varied lengths are used to create impact? Hence, make it a conscious decision to learn the various writing techniques from the writers. Over time, when you pay more attention to these words, phrases, expressions, and sentence structures, you will also be improving on your own writing style and be able to skillfully unpack a text. Number 3, making mind maps to organize information and link related ideas. Mind mapping is a simple yet effective technique to help organize information and detect connections between individual pieces of information. This will be especially helpful when you come across a complex text which you have problems understanding, or when you find a topic too overwhelming and need help in organizing the information. So, for example, if you're reading a story, you could make branches for each chapter of the book. Add notes or information to the map as you go along. Before you know it, you will have a summary of the book. This can also be done when you're reading other texts like articles. Create branches for each paragraph of the article and add on more information along the way. Overall, a mind map can help you to structure your thoughts and provide a clearer overview of the topic. Not only can it improve your reading comprehension ability, but also help you to brainstorm for essay ideas, or they help you organize your thoughts so they are better prepared for oral. Reading is an essential part of learning. However, we can make reading more effective so that we can become more discerning readers. I hope you have enjoyed the video. See you again!